Hello and welcome from Motorhome and the Ruhr. This is the dealership of Ahorn for this area. There are three main dealers of Ahorn. One's in Frankfurt, one's in Speyer, and one is here. And this video is for those who say, how about a van under 7 meters with a rear lounge? And because of the racket from the vehicles going past, I'm going to go into the vehicle, this vehicle, not one of those that's going past, and I can continue this discussion from in here. So let's have a look at the vehicle first, give you some details. Well, you probably want the price. It's 44,700, which is considerably cheaper than many in this class. It is 697 centimeters long. It's 234 wide and 296 in height at its highest point, which is not here but rather up there. And that is the base price. It's the base price, and lots of things are extras, such as the bed. In fact, I'll tell you some of the extras right now. Let's come to the front, because okay, this, as you can see, it's on a Renault Master. You know what, looking at the front's not very interesting. I'm gonna turn the thing around to the back. That's probably more interesting. What do you think? Is that better? So it's on a Renault Master, and 80 litres of fuel plus 20 litres of AdBlue you can add to it, but you can get a Renault chassis packet. Oh, I'm going to have to turn this around to show you the otherwise. If I'm going to tell you about the Renault chassis packet, I suppose it's really this bit at the front. This is Renault up here. So this includes the Renault chassis packet. 2,500 is going to cost you, plus. And it comes with drive and passenger airbags, MP3 radio, Bluetooth speakers, electric windows, there they are, and electric mirrors. It's got cruise control, hill start assist, traction control, and one or two other things as well. So that's the first thing. The next thing is you can spend getting on for 900 on the design packet. Oh, whilst we're on the subject of the engine, I want to turn around the back now because you've seen the engine. Well, you haven't seen the engine, but you saw the front of it. It comes with 145 horsepower, that's 107 kW. You can get an upgrade, it costs you getting on for £2,000, and that will take you to 122 kW, 165 horsepower, twin turbo, and that includes a start and stop. It starts and it stops, and that's what it says on the Renault information. So that's great to know that you can get the engine to start and to stop. You never know when you might need to start it. And right, I think it'll start and stop though if you want to. Another bit of kit you might want is climate control. That's up $1,500. Right, okay. One thing here, electric bed up there. Do you want a bed up there? If you do, you're going to have to pay about 1,200 for it. Or alternatively, you can get one which isn't electric, it's manual. And that's going to cost even more, 1,350. You get ISOFIX seats for the kids. Let's have a bit of a prowl around here, see what we can find. Well, we've got a kit, a fridge here, so it comes with a standard fridge of 97 litres. This is the big one, 140, and it's got that drinks thing down there at the bottom, so we'll have a quick look at that. There you go, sort of a big fridge, and that'll cost you fair whack of cash, €672 extra if you want the big fridge. It's got braking assist, 341. The thing I do want to talk about actually is the winter packet, which is 1,160, and that has wastewater heating, and you can e-winter packet Canada, which is another 1,647. And not only does that include the wastewater, but also the ice insulated pipework, which I think is quite unusual. Now, if you come up here to to get onto the star bit of the van, which is this up here, is this bed. So turn that in there, turn the key round, see the keys turn round, and we'll take the bed down. Let's see if it works. Okay, it'll come down even further if you take the seats out. But even at that height, you've got lots of headroom up there. Now, is that something you think you'd rather fancy at the back? But because if you actually have all this sitting space, you mightn't want to have the bed up there. There's just two of you. So why not have it like this? Good idea or not a good idea? What do you think? Okay, I'll put it back up now. Now, if you want to stay in the sitting area, this is the view. Ooh. Now, there was a van I looked at, similar size, automobile. I quite liked it. Slightly smaller, that was 650 centimeters. So it's like half a meter shorter. And that had a similar layout to this. I thought it was really cute. It didn't have the dinette up front, it just had two seats, the driver and passenger seats. And then on the left hand side it's largely storage and the wet room, of course, and the kitchen on the right. The lounge was slightly bigger, as I recall. Now I really like that van. I'm not into real lounges myself, but that one there though was 80,000 euros. So something like this is what, 30,000 cheap by the time you put the extras in. 25,000 by the time you put the extras in. You may think the table's a bit on the small side. It isn't. It's bigger than this. There you go. You can get this really big table. It doesn't have to lie on there as well, because it moves. Although we need two hands. There's the thing to move it with, you see. Right, let's have a bit more wander around. See what else we can find. Okay, there's not a huge amount of hanging space up there. Toilet, 17 litres in the cassette. Here, now this might be a bit of a problem. This is 65 litres, fresh water plus 20 in the hot water tank. So that's your maximum really. So that you might want to carry some extra water on board, unless you're going to campsites, in which case you don't have to carry this stuff at all. So, for those of you who want a rear lounge, is that suitable? Well, you can think about that for the moment. You can certainly get your comments down below whilst I have a bit of a wander around. What else there is to see here? Look at this, there you go. Soft close. And of course blackout blinds, or if you want the window open, you've got an insect thing there. And you've got the choice, that or that. So this bed will come down too if you want it to, but you're going to have to take these things out. First, the headrests down there. Two large tables, or large, well, not largish, large tables in a 7-metre van. Is that too much? What do you think? Okay, I'll tell you what. Seems we've seen this one here. Let's have a look at a couple more. See how that's what we find. Here, there's 7 layouts in total. There's 5 here though. Haven't got the full set. TE prices are the same. Right, options or base price. So there you go. You've got this bed up here, which will cost the same, and through here we've got this type of German layout. They do 2 types of German layout, and I'll show you the other one. So there, 2 beds which are joinable, storage below, what I term an open toilet, and here's your shower. Comes with Truma 4. The 6 is an option. TQ, which has a queen bed. Oh, sorry, because it's got I didn't show you this. That one there, it's got a space for a big garage, right? Because of the way the German layout works. This one, because of the chairs, the seating group, doesn't have much space. There's only a smaller garage. This has got a queen bed, and with this brand there isn't much space inside for the garage. There you have the queen bed, and as toilet and shower facilities as in the other van we just saw just now. TE Plus, oh there you go, there's the price. That's 44,700, that's the base price. This is sitting group with what's now termed face-to-face, with this enormous table in the middle. Why don't you see how big the table is? Kitchen offering a huge amount of space, and the same for a German layout. These vehicles are manufactured in Polivision in Italy, although Ahorn is a German company. I mean, because that looks like Canada, doesn't it, with the maple leaf, but Ahorn, it's a place in Germany. Overhead model, you've got a bed up here which will go up like that to reveal all this space below, and rear, as we've already seen. You know what? TD plus Alaska. We're not doing Alaska. I've done that in a different one. So now we're doing Canada, and so I've looked at the 2 vehicles here, but that gives you a pretty good idea. So I'm going to go back into this one to finish off this video, to have another look at that rear lounge. And I know lots of people ask for rear lounges, that's why I mention it. Maybe lots of people ask them because in the United Kingdom the idea of the rear lounge is pretty popular, and I think the reason for that is because it rains a lot, and so therefore people want to go out in their van, sit in the back of the van and enjoy the rain. At least that's my theory anyway. So, what do you think? Do you think that's a good idea? One good point I forgot to notice. Black though, all the way back. I think that's pretty good. So, what do you think? Good idea, good van? Was this something you'd want or what? Put your comments below, and thanks very much for watching. All the best from Motorhome. So I hope you found that of interest. Thanks very much for watching. I'm glad you got this far with me, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe, give it a like. I've got this idea that the more likes I get, the easier it is to actually for other people to see the videos, which means I can actually do more. And if you get any benefit from what I do, please consider supporting me on Patreon.